the Louvre Museum in Paris, one of the most secure structures in the world. Yet, what if I told you it was robbed in broad daylight? You might have seen such scenes only in Hollywood movies, but this time, it happened for real, right before everyone's eyes. Once again, this is Storyscope, and today's video will take you inside the unbelievable daylight robbery at the Louvre Museum. 19th October 2025. Morning. Everything at the Louvre Museum looked routine, as usual. The doors opened, guards took their posts, and tourists flooded in, cameras ready. Doors opened to the public. Guards took their posts. Tourists from all around the world entered the museum with excitement and cameras in hand. 8:30 a.m. The museum had been open for 30 minutes. But near the other side of the museum, along the River Seine, something unusual was happening.
A truck pulled up beside the museum wall, its engine humming softly. Usually, these trucks are for moving furniture to higher floors, but this one was different. It had a mechanical lift attached, and it wasn't there for furniture. The intentions inside were far from ordinary. 4 figures sat inside, all dressed in bright yellow and orange vests. They looked like construction workers, but their faces were hidden behind balaclavas. 2 of them extended the mechanical lift, reaching up to the first-floor balcony. That balcony was part of the stunning Gallery of Apollo. This gallery housed France's royal treasures, crowns, jewels, priceless artifacts. But to get inside, they faced a massive obstacle, a thick glass wall. Once they reached the balcony, one thief pulled out an industrial-grade disc cutter. In seconds, he cut a hole through the glass wall, just enough to break in. Everything happened so quickly that the guards had no idea what was going on, but the moment they stepped in, the museum's alarm went off. And security guards inside the gallery finally spotted the intruders. But the thieves didn't care. They raised their power tools threateningly, warning the guards not to interfere, and continued their work. Guards followed protocol immediately. They began evacuating the tourists from the gallery. Chaos broke out everywhere. Eyewitness Annie Shahid later said, "There was complete panic. People couldn't understand what was happening. While the police and staff rushed to help and evacuate the crowd, the 2 thieves inside the gallery worked swiftly, breaking glass display cases and picking up 9 priceless treasures. Once done, they climbed back out through the same glass hole and returned to the balcony. Below, their 2 accomplices were waiting on scooters, ready to roll. They called the lift, descended quickly, and jumped on their rides. In a flash, they vanished from the scene, leaving everyone stunned. According to police, the thieves were in the museum for just 4 minutes. They parked the truck, cut the glass, looted, and escaped in under 8 minutes. As they left, they even tried to set the truck on fire to destroy evidence, but a brave staff member stopped them before the flames could spread. The thieves sped through the streets of Paris, crossing the River Seine. They hit the Périphérique, then disappeared along the A6 motorway. This daylight robbery was a huge embarrassment for France, but the biggest question remains: what exactly did they steal? When the authorities announced the theft, the nation was left in disbelief. 8 priceless artifacts were stolen from the Louvre, and the impact was profound. These weren't just items, they were pieces of history, irreplaceable treasures. Initially, the thieves took 9 items, but 1 fell during their escape. That fallen piece, Empress Eugenie's crown jewel, crafted just for her in 1855. As they tried to squeeze it through a small hole, the crown got damaged and slipped away. Scratches marred its surface, a painful reminder of the heist. Museum officials said it could be repaired, but the 8 missing treasures are gone forever. Among those treasures were Eugenie's tiara and brooch, and Marie-Louise's emerald necklace. Queen Marie Amelie's sapphire set, including a tiara, was also taken, along with a special reliquary brooch. All these jewels date back to the 19th century, studded with thousands of diamonds, emeralds, and sapphires. This isn't just jewelry. It's a piece of France's royal heritage. If you were to estimate their value based on gold and gemstones, it would be around $2 million. But considering their royal and historical significance, even $1 billion wouldn't be enough to replace them. That's why they were called priceless. Here's the shocking part. The thieves handpicked which items to steal. They ignored some of the most famous pieces, like the legendary Regent diamond worth $51 million. This led investigators to believe the thieves were working on commission, knowing exactly what to take. The Paris prosecutor's office stated, "This is not just a loss of money, this is a loss of French history." But one major question remains. How could the world's most famous museum be robbed so easily, despite its so-called unbreakable security? As the investigation began, shocking revelations followed. Initial reports revealed a shocking truth. In the museum where the robbery occurred, 1 out of every 3 rooms had no CCTV cameras at all. Yes, the largest museum in the world lacked full camera coverage. Even the exterior cameras missed the balcony where the thieves broke in. But that's not all. Senator Nathalie Goulet told the BBC that the alarm that went off was the museum's main alarm. There was a localized alarm system for that section, but it malfunctioned just days before the heist. If it had been working, security would have detected the break-in much earlier. The museum director reported the theft immediately and publicly accepted the security lapse. He even offered his resignation to the Ministry of Culture, but it wasn't accepted. This incident raised serious questions about the security of French museums. Surprisingly, this wasn't the first theft at the Louvre. Back in 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre. Can you believe it? A former employee hid overnight, took the painting from its frame, and just walked out. It was recovered 2 years later in Italy, when the thief tried to sell it. Ironically, that theft made the Mona Lisa the most famous painting in the world. Fast forward to 1976, the sword of King Charles V was stolen too. 3 thieves broke in through a window and escaped with it. That sword has never been found. In 1998, another bold theft occurred at the museum. Thieves snatched a painting in broad daylight and vanished without a trace. And now, after 27 years, the Louvre faced another audacious heist. Over 60 police officers were on the case, with reports of over 100 investigators involved. By October 25, 2025, police arrested 2 suspects linked to the robbery. Around 150 DNA samples were collected from the crime scene, including helmets, gloves, and items found inside the truck. These samples match the suspects who were arrested, one of whom has a history of gold theft. Police are optimistic they'll soon catch the remaining thieves and the masterminds behind this bold daylight robbery. As of now, it's still unclear if the stolen jewels have been recovered. The museum reopened on October 22nd, but the Gallery of Apollo remains closed to the public. Authorities have labeled this as a highly organized and professional theft, and the investigation is ongoing. We can only hope that justice will be served soon and that the stolen treasures of France will return home where they belong. This is Story Scope, and we appreciate your support. Don't forget to like and share this video, and we'll see you again in the next great story.